Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, as the weather is getting nicer, you might see some more motorcyclists on the road. We're here to talk about motorcycle safety is Sergeant Chad Recker from Ohio Highway Patrol. Welcome, Chad.
Thanks for having me, Chris. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. So we're seeing more and more as the weather's getting nicer, more and more motorcyclists on the road. But we got to think about safety.
Absolutely. So with May kind of the first warm weather time frame in our area, it's Motorcycle Awareness Month. So you know, we just ask that all drivers out on the roadway, they take their time, slow down a little bit when driving at all times, but especially during this warmer weather. You know how motorcycles are the smallest vehicles on the roadway. They have the least amount of protection. So when there is a crash with a motorcycle, it tends to be you know, a lot more serious.
Yeah. So you know, we're talking about safety, though. We're talking about safety for both the motorcyclists and other vehicles too, right? Right.
Yeah. So you know, with other vehicles, when they're on the roadway, and any type of collision could cause serious injury to occupants of a motor vehicle or occupants of the motorcycle. So again, you know, when you're going down the roadway, changing lanes, you know, make sure you're checking that spot, blind spot twice. When you're sitting at an intersection, look both ways a couple times. You never know when just a flash of something might catch your eye, and you know, make sure that's not a motorcycle coming down the road.
Exactly. So a little statistic that you sent me, from 2020 to 2024, there were 20,015 motorcycle-involved crashes in Ohio on Ohio roadways, and a total of 1,074 of those crashes were fatal. So that's a lot. And you were just mentioning they have the least protection.
Right. Yeah. So you know, with such a small vehicle, majority having two wheels in this, you have a trike, you know, they're just a lot more susceptible to injury or fatalities when involved with a crash. But you know, kind of a misconception that we see is a lot of the motorcyclists are at fault in these crashes, and also in these statistics, only about 36% of motorcyclists are at fault for crashes when it's involved with you know, two or more vehicles. So you know, just make sure when you're on the roadway, you're driving around, put your phones down when you're driving, pay attention to what's on the roadway in front of you right now, and get to your destination safe.
Yeah, so let's talk about protection real quick, because let's talk about helmets. That's an important thing when you're riding a motorcycle, but Ohio law states what?
So in Ohio law, if you're under 18, you have to wear a helmet. If you're in the first year of having an endorsement, you need to wear a helmet. And then any passenger, if the driver has to wear a helmet, the passenger also has to wear a helmet. You know, but we would ask that everybody on a motorcycle wear a helmet, even if it's not mandatory. So majority of crashes that seriously injure or kill somebody, the motorcyclist is not wearing a helmet.
Yeah, so I mean, it does feel good to have that wind blowing through your hair, I guess. But you know, safety. I always say safety first.
Right.
You know, so you know, there's going to be, you know, with all the amount of motorcyclists and other vehicles that are on the road with the warmer weather, I'm guessing that you're probably going to be needing some more people out there to help keep everyone safe. Am I right?
Right. With the 100 deadliest days of summer, you know, we're in it right now. So a lot more people out on the roadway, a lot more traveling, going and see family, friends, stuff like that. So you know, with motorcycles aside, we need everybody, just when they're driving, stay off your phones, drive sober, make sure you have your seatbelt on, and get to your destination safely.
Yeah, and with the amount of people on the road, are you guys recruiting to get more patrolmen on the road as well?
Right. Yeah, we are. We're actively recruiting. We're actually starting an academy class on September 22nd of this year. So anybody in the local area who is interested, you know, I'd ask that you reach out to the Lima Post, ask for me. I can get you some information about it. Also, if you get on our website, there is a ton of information in the Ohio State Highway Patrol recruitment website. It lays out everything you need to do, what the academy's like, how to prepare. You know, one thing I will say is we're having a lot of trouble with the physical fitness portion of the hiring process. So make sure that you get on there, look at your age bracket, and really take those serious and start training.
Yeah, so if they want to find you on the website, do they just Google Ohio State Highway Patrol?
So yeah, if you want to see the website for recruitment, just Google Ohio State Highway Patrol recruitment. If you want to reach out to the Lima Post, same thing. Google Ohio State Highway Patrol Lima Post, and they'll be able to direct you to me.
All right, fantastic, Chad. I really appreciate you coming on today, keeping everyone safe as always.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. All right. Well, don't go away, because medical news is coming up next.